Most people think tracking a car requires a monthly subscription and a professional installation that leaves you guessing about wiring diagrams. But this little device from MaiLv flips that script entirely. It is essentially a third-party take on the Apple Find My network, which means it relies on the millions of iPhones and iPads already out there to ping its location. You are not paying a cellular provider every month, and you are not dealing with a complicated setup. It is just a small, unassuming piece of plastic that does one job and does it surprisingly well. Holding it, you realize just how tiny this thing is. It is barely thicker than a couple of coins, which makes it incredibly easy to hide under a seat, inside a glove box, or tucked away in a motorcycle fairing. The magnetic mount is a nice touch, too. It is strong enough that you don't have to worry about it rattling off when you hit a pothole, though you might want to use the included adhesive plate if you're mounting it to a non-metallic surface. Now, here is the reality of how it works. Because it uses the Find My network, it is not a real-time GPS tracker in the traditional sense, where it beams a constant signal to a satellite. Instead, it relies on passing Apple devices to update its position. If you park your car in a busy city, you are going to get updates constantly. If you leave it in the middle of a remote forest, it might go quiet until someone with an iPhone wanders by. It is a trade-off, but for the price and the lack of a monthly fee, it is a compromise most people are happy to make. The battery life is the real standout here. Using a standard CR2032 coin cell, it can last up to a year. That is a massive relief because you aren't constantly pulling it out to charge it. You just set it and forget it. It even has a built-in alarm, which is handy if you have misplaced your keys or need to find your bike in a crowded parking lot. If there is a downside, it is that it lacks the granular, second-by-second tracking that high-end, hardwired fleet systems offer. It is not meant for tracking a vehicle across the country in real time. But for keeping tabs on your daily driver, a trailer, or even a backpack, it is a clever, low-cost solution. It is simple, it is discreet, and it gets the job done without hitting your wallet every single month. For anyone who just wants a bit of extra security without the headache of a subscription, this is a pretty solid way to go.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.